Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Brandon Waddell will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The batter will be Shogo Akiyama, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. A ball and no strikes. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 delivery. Now that's popped up. DeYoung in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I got to think Shogo Akiyama is a guy who's just about ready to turn things around. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average down at an even 220, 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Another one sent foul. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. But this will land untouched.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Carlson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Luis Castillo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Stepping up is Demetrius Lewis. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
One of the keys to being a good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tyler.
Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And he fouls this one off. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. In is Joey Votto now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the next to bat will be Aristides Aquino. Here's the first pitch. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And strike three called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Dean.
The center fielder, number 5.
Now here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aquino is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense, because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Akiyama is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, Carlson.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Hit out towards second. Farmer brings it in. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the shortstop Eugenio Suarez leads things off. And now the first pitch. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A reminder that we've got Cardinals baseball for you all season long here on the show, as you get a look right there at where we'll be in the upcoming 7 days. So stepping in is Edmundo Sosa, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in next, Demetrius Lewis. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Shogo Akiyama back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Akiyama is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
plate now, Nick Senzel. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he's back standing. Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him. Nope, ball. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. The 2010 NLM. And now here is Joey Votto. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0. The 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Next to hit is Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Line drive base hit.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled away. Farmer stands at first with 1 out. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Battle, number 7, shortstop, Eugenio.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's popped up. DeYoung is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Hops this one up. Sosa might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Left side, but well fouled. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in once again is Austin Dean. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Akiyama has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. pulled high in the air out to left field. Aquino is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gillis Carlson.
Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Two out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now for the Reds as Drupal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The center fielder.
So now to the plate, Shogo Akiyama. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Count's full. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. He's running. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Akiyama, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Way to get dirty. The second for 1. Not in time.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. From the stretch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Sixth inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Now here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ground ball right side. Farmer's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next to the Cardinals.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the AB now. Edmundo Sosa is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0 delivery. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Demetrius Lewis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Carlson is there. One pitch, one out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Up next, Kyle Farmer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Dean is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Lifted in the air to right field. Carlson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail in this one 3-0. Michael Givens will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Cincinnati, number 48, Michael Givens.
Now into the box, Nolan Arenado. He bounced out last time up.
Third baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
So now into the box is Austin Dean. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Number 3,
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Now at the plate, here is Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. O'Neill looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Shogo Akiyama. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Again, a 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Suarez is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Weak grounder down the line at third. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a baseline.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Striding forward now is the DH, Demetrius Lewis. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In the dirt here.
2 strikes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Sosa is off at first with 2 away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Cards leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready now is Nick Senzel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Jordan Hicks answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the count will be full.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cards jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Waddell earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.